Hello students, today we are going to learn about chapter 7 MS Excel editing in worksheet. Today we are going to learn about editing a worksheet. In the previous class you were introduced to one of the most popular spreadsheet software, that is Excel 2016. It is widely used to process complicated mathematical calculation and also allow you to store, organize and analyze the data. You also learn about its basic feature like how to enter data, performing calculations, save the workbook, etc. In this chapter we will discuss the various ways to select and enter the data, modify the cell content and insert or delete cells, column, rows using autofill and flash fill feature in MS Excel 2016. So now know the fact, when you open Excel 2016 for the first time, the Excel start screen will appear. From here you can create a new workbook or worksheet, choose a template and access your recently edited workbooks. So now let's see selecting a cell. We often need to select a group of cells to perform various operations such as copying, moving, inserting or deleting. Selection can be made in any of the following one. First one, to select, and then what are the action will be performed. So first one, row or column. So what is the action will be performed? Click the row or column heading and enter your worksheet. Press Ctrl plus A or click the select all button located on the top of the first row heading. Adjacent rows or column, select the first row or column, then hold down the shift key while you select the last row or column. Non-adjacent rows or column, click the row or column, then hold down the control key while you select the other rows columns for selection. So now quick view. Press Ctrl plus Shift plus 7 to apply outline border around the selected cell or a range of cells. So now let's see entering numbers as text. If a number is entered in the format such as 01481, Excel will drop the leading 0. To preserve the leading 0 required in case of telephone area codes, roll number, etc., type an apostrophe before the number like this: 0'01481. The data is now treated as text and displayed in the same format as it has been entered. Typically, formulas will treat the entry as a 0 and functions will ignore it. So now quick view. To enter data in multiple lines in the same cell, use Alt plus Enter key combination. So now entering date and time. Select the cell and type the date and time. You can separate the date elements with a slash or a hyphen or use format such as 11 October 05. Excel recognizes and supports a variety of data formats. To display the entered data in different formats, select the cell containing the date. Click on the Format drop-down button in the cell group on the Home tab and select the Format Cell option. In the Format Cell dialog box, choose any desired format of date by clicking on the Date option in the Category list on the Numbers tab. Similarly, you can choose different time format by clicking on the time option in the category list. So now changing cell content. The characters and numbers type type in a worksheet can be seen both in a cell as well as on the formula bar. Enter the content and press either the enter key or the enter button on the formula bar to accept the entry. When you type in the new data in the cell, the two buttons cancel and enter present on the left of the formula bar become active. Cell content can be modified in two ways. Replacing cell content, another one is using edit mode. So first one is replacing cell content. You can edit the cell content directly and open a new worksheet and type in the data as shown in the figure. Select the cell. Let us say D6 and now type 65 in that cell and press. Note that previous value 56 is replaced with 65. Similarly, try to change the content of the other cells. So now know the fact. To clear the content of the cell, select the cell, click on the clear button in the editing group on the home tab. Select clear content option. You can also clear the content of the cells by selecting the content and then pressing the delete key. So now changing content using edit mode. Select the cell D6, double click on the cell. The insert point will blink within the cell. Note that the edit mode is indicated on the left side of the status bar. Position the pointer at the desired place and change the content. Press the enter key. The changes will be entered in the current cell. Notice the edit mode indicator changes the ready mode. We can also edit the cell content in the following ways. Select the cell and then click on the formula bar. Move the pointer to the position where you want to insert character and now make the required modification in the formula bar. Turn on the overtype mode by double clicking, and when overtype mode is turned on, the cursor changes to a blinking bar and the character to the right of the blinking bar. And press the insert key, start typing in the cell, and then the existing characters will get replaced with a new characters you type in. So now note, you can change the cell content by pressing F2 key after selecting the cell. The cursor will blink at the end of the cell content. So now using undo and redo feature. After making modification in a cell, you may wish to cancel the changes and retrieve the previous data. To undo the last action, performed using the undo button on the quick access toolbar. The redo command is used to quickly repeat the last action that you have undo using undo command. To do so, click on the redo button on the quick access toolbar. So now quick view. To repeat most commands or actions, press F4 key. So now inserting cells, column and rows. At times while entering data, you may miss out certain entries. In such situations, you may have to insert some cells, column or row in the worksheet. Let us learn how it can be done. Inserting blank cells. There are two ways to insert blank cells. Select the range of cells where you want to insert the blank cells. You should select the same number of cells as you want to insert the spreadsheet. Now right click on the range and select the insert option. Select the insert option in the cell group on the home tab. Click on the insert cell option from the drop down list, and in both the case you will get the insert dialog box. There are 4 different options to choose within the dialog box. Select the desired option and click on OK. So now deleting cells, column and rows. Deleting cells. Select the range of cells to be deleted. On the home tab, click on drop down arrow of the delete button and select the delete cell option. The delete dialog box will appear. Choose appropriate option and observe the change. So now quick view. The key combination Ctrl plus hyphen display the delete dialog box. Deleting column or rows. Select the column to be deleted by clicking on there. Click on the delete drop down menu in the cell group on the home tab and select the delete sheet column option. Right click on the header of the selected column and choose delete option. So now changing row height and column width. In Excel, we can adjust the row height and the column width of the worksheet as per the requirement. The default value for row height and column width is 15 points and 8.43 points respectively. To change the row height, select the row. Click on the drop down arrow of the format button in the cells group on the home tab. Click on the row height option and the row height dialog box will be appear. Enter the desired value and click OK. The change will be reflected on the selected row. So now to change the column width. Select the column on the home tab. Click on the drop down arrow of the format button. From the displayed list of option, click on column width. The column width dialog box will be appear. Enter the desired value and click OK. Observe the change on the selected column. So now copying and moving data. Copying refers to duplicating data, that is text, numbers, formula either in the same worksheet or a different one. So moving refers to changing the position of data either in the same worksheet or in the different worksheet. The move or copy data is stored temporarily in a location in computer memory called clipboard. To move or copy data, use the cut, copy and paste commands. So now copying and pasting data. Select the cell or range of cells you want to copy. Let us say B4 to D4. Click on the copy button in the clipboard. The dashed line will appear. Then select the destination cell. Let us say F6 and click on the paste button on the clipboard. The text will be copied to the new location. If you want to paste the same data repeatedly, you need to click on the paste button in different cells. So now moving data around. Sometimes you find that the placement of data is not appear. You need not to delete and retype it. Excel allows you to move data around the worksheet using drag and drop method. So select a cell or a range of cells. Position the mouse pointer at the edge of the selected cells. Notice that the pointer changes from the white cross symbol, and to move pointer symbol as plus, drag the selected cell or a range of cells to a new destination and release the mouse button. The data will be moved to a new location. Now using autofill and flash fill feature. Excel provides two wonderful features, autofill and flash fill, to enter data quickly in a worksheet instead of entering it manually. Now autofill. The autofill is the easiest method to fill data automatically in the worksheet cells. Type January in cell B1. Position the pointer at the lower right corner of the cell. The mouse pointer changes into a black plus mark. Hold down the left mouse button and drag the fill handle up to cell B5. Release the button. The month February to May would appear in the cell B2 to B5. Now flash fill. Flash fill introduced in Excel 2013 as a time saving feature which identifies the data fill pattern that you use frequently in a worksheet and then fill the remaining series accordingly. Let us try it practically. Make two column names and initialize. Fill the data in names column in given figure. So name and initial columns. The initial column should have data that is a combination of the first character of first name and the last name. That is example RK for Ravi Kumar. Type RK in the initial column and press enter key. Click on the fill drop down arrow present on the home tab, the editing group, and select the flash fill option. You can also use the shortcut key Ctrl+E. The initials of the rest of the entire will be automatically added in the remaining cells of the initial column.